Childhood memories are best. The one thing that I miss till date is the chutney sandwich that my mom used to pack me in my tiffins. Hello guys, I'm Afraz and I'm here cooking some classic recipe just for you. And today, that chutney bread has inspired me to make a lovely marble chutney bread. So let's get started. I love to make breads, and first thing what we'll do is we'll activate yeast. So I'm going to take 2 individual bowls. So to one I'm going to add 1.5 teaspoon of fresh yeast. So in goes 1 teaspoon and then more half teaspoon of fresh yeast. Then I'm going to add pinch of sugar, as sugar helps yeast disintegrate fast. And then I'm going to add little water. And I'm going to mix this well until the yeast is dissolved. And then I'm going to microwave this for around 5 seconds. And now after microwaving it for around 5 seconds, I'm going to set this aside. And then in the meantime, I'm going to take a large bowl, and also over here I have a planetary mixer. And now to the bowl I'm going to add 1 cup of refined flour. So in goes 1 cup of refined flour. I'm going to sieve this so that we don't find any lumps or small particles in our dough. And similarly I'm going to add 1 cup of refined flour into this mixer, as we are making 2 doughs simultaneously. Next, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of milk powder to both the refined flour, 1 teaspoon of sugar, and half teaspoon of salt. And now I'm going to mix this well, and I'm going to make a well in the center. So now as you can see, the yeast has activated, and now I'm going to add this to one bowl, and one goes into the mixie jar. So now I'm going to start the mixer. And also over here I'm going to start kneading it with my hands. Next to the planetary mixer I'm going to add this lovely green chutney. So I'm going to add little water in the bowl and knead this into a soft dough. And now our soft dough is ready. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to dust some flour on my work table and take this dough out. And now I'm going to start stretching this. So now one dough is ready. I'm going to quickly take a bowl in which I'm going to spray some oil so that once it is proof, it doesn't stick. And then I'm going to add in the dough, and then I would cover this with a cling film. Also the dough in which we had added chutney is ready. So let's take that out. Again I'm going to dust some flour on the work surface. I'm going to take the dough out, and now just stretch this. And the dough is ready. I'm going to take another bowl, spray some oil and put this dough in. And again I'm going to cover this, and I'm going to keep both the doughs in a warm place to proof for around 10 to 15 minutes. So now after 10 to 15 minutes, as you can see, the dough has risen and has become double in size. Now let's start preparing our marble bread. I'm going to take the dough out. And now I'm going to knock back the dough and take out all the air out from it. And now again it will come back to its original size. And now I'm going to divide this into 4 equal portions. So let's first divide this into half, then again half, and then into 4 portions. And now I'm going to shape them into round balls and keep this on one side. Similarly, I'm going to knock back the chutney dough and again divide this into 4 portions. And now again let's divide this into 4 equal parts. So now I'm going to dust some flour. And first I'm going to roll out the white dough into a round disc. So after rolling one white dough, I'm going to place it on a plate, and then I would roll out a chutney dough. And now I'm going to place another disc over the white, and similarly I'm going to roll the rest and layer it alternatively. And now again let's dust some flour. And now I'm going to roll this again. And now I'm going to roll this from one side to another. And again I'm going to roll this out lightly into an oblong shape. And now I'm going to dredge the knife in some refined flour, and I'm going to cut this into 3 pieces. Not completely, but leaving some space at one end. And after cutting it, I'm going to just start twisting it. To make a nice pattern. And now I'm going to take a baking mold on which I'm going to spray some oil. And then I'm going to dust some flour. Cover this from all the sides and remove the excess. And now very gently I'm going to put this into the mold. And now again I'm going to keep this in a warm place to proof for around 20 to 25 minutes. So now after 15 to 20 minutes, again the dough has risen and become double in size, and it is ready to get baked. So quickly I'm going to give a milk wash on top. And now I'm going to put this in a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius for around 10 to 12 minutes. Whoa, as you can see, our bread is perfectly baked. I'm going to brush some butter on top, so that with the moisture of the butter, the crust will become soft. And now I'm going to demold this over a wire rack. And I'm going to let the bread cool completely, as you should never cut a hot bread. This looks incredible. The recipe is a little hands-on, but definitely you're going to enjoy baking this. And as you can see, the end product, it is phenomenal.